I think it found me. That's what happened. So back when I was 15 years old, I got it. I was working in a nursing home actually since the time I was 14, and one of my high school classmates said my aunt is the head of microbiology at Boston City Hospital in the lab, and they're looking for planters, people to plant the cultures. Would you be interested? Well, the pay was so much more than what I was doing in a nursing home, lugging around patients and cleaning them and everything. So that was kind of my intro to nursing. So I said, yeah, I think that'd be great. Now you have to remember, I lived in a part of the city in Boston where I would have to take a bus and then a train and then another bus to get to this job, to get to Boston City. But I took the job and absolutely fell in love with it. I mean, I was just like memorized. But at the same time, when I was 15, I remember picking up my mother's Woman's Day magazine, and there was this article about yoga, and it said mind control. And I am the oldest of 13, big Irish family up in Boston. And I am not in control of my mind. So they simultaneously, and you'll see later why that's important when you wonder why you're here, what is your mission in life. And my both have been an integrative career of infection prevention, which is lower energies where people get sick, they get stressed, they're angry, they're arrogant. So we chase around anger and arrogance, I say, for a career, basically. And then you have the other side, which is love and light. I mean, it's just a whole different way of looking, rising above the depths of despair kind of a thing. So here I got these two careers. I'm working and I get into nursing school, and I'm still working in the micro lab while I was in nursing school, and I started teaching yoga to the nursing students. So then I started to teach. So I was every night of the week in the micro lab at nursing school and every weekend. So I'm working 7 days a week, but I had so much energy because of this yoga practice. So I get a call from the administrator of Kearney Hospital, which was about a 300-bed hospital at the time in Boston. And so we hear that you are the nursing student in our micro lab, and we need to set up an infection prevention program. Well, we called infection control back then. We called infection control nurses. And would you be interested? I'm like, yeah, that sounds fascinating. I could mix nursing with infection prevention. So I started when I was 20, right out of nursing school, literally. And at the same time, I started teaching yoga at that hospital.